Hi and welcome. Welcome back if you've been here before. We have a new moon in Aquarius coming up on the 9th, and new moons are a good time to set intentions for the month ahead, to align with our manifestations. Everything is energy, and we don't only operate and move in the 3D physical world, but we are also spiritual beings. And manifestation is about aligning our energy, clearing out outdated beliefs and negative emotions, and raising our vibration and consciousness so that we can create in a new way. So, for this new moon ahead in Aquarius, Aquarius is an air sign, which is all about new ways of thinking, new ways of creating, innovation, genius. It also has a rebel-like quality, so doing things differently. From the Moonology deck here, we have what do you need to release? Adjustments are required. Excuse me. So you want to set intentions at the new moon so that you can keep in mind, keep your focus on the things that you want to manifest and not the things that you don't want. So if there are things in your life that you don't want, things in your thoughts, in your energy, in your emotions that you don't want to hinder your new manifestations and the new spaces, things that you will be aligning to, then you need to release that. And what is it that you need to release? Is it thoughts? Is it actions? Is it physical things, relationships? What adjustments do you need to make so that you can align with your manifestations? At the bottom of the deck here is your hard work is paying off. I feel like what needs to be released is, first of all, the need to feel like we have to work really hard in the physical when we can work smarter by co-creating with spirit and aligning our energies, as well as taking inspired, guided action and not just any and every action and exhausting ourselves. Action always has to be taken, but it should be inspired and guided action, guided by your higher self, guided by the universe, and in harmony with everything else. Okay, let's see. What is it that you need to release and what adjustments need to be made? What is it you need to release? The 6th of autumn. Good news. The good you do comes back to you. So maybe there's good news coming for someone. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying debt. I feel like what needs to be released is a fear that you are not going to receive back everything you put out into the universe. Like all your efforts is not going to pay off. A fear that you're not going to be able to make ends meet, or a fear that the things that you are doing, the seeds you've planted, is not going to be successful. The work you've put in is not going to be successful. You need to release those worries and fears in some way. Adjust your mindset. Use affirmations, journal, do things that is going to put you in a positive mindset about money. Release money blockages. And our money blockages can come from childhood, can come from the environment we grew up in, our communities. It can come from subconscious programming and conditioning. The things we consume, as in what we listen to, what we watch, the conversations we have, the people we associate with, where we invest our money. I feel like what's coming for this new moon is, even if you're afraid, you're doubting, you haven't seen the payoff yet, this is what's coming. There might be an unexpected inflow of money. Um, Either from work you've already done, and this can be spiritual internal work, or physical work in terms of your career and your job. Money you have borrowed might be coming back, returned, repaid, or you'll be receiving a loan and able to repay debts. What adjustments need to be made? What adjustments need to be made? The Seven of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. I feel like it's we are all learning how to tap into both our masculine and feminine energies, and not just operating from our masculine energy where we are taking action and working in the 3D physical, but also tapping into our feminine energy, which is receiving higher guidance and trusting our intuition and using discernment. Often we can procrastinate because we can't see a clear way, or we are facing challenges and blockages and difficulties that isn't we can't overcome in the normal way. You can't just use force, control, manipulation, and just keep doing the same thing in the same way. We need to find innovative ways, and not just 3D practical ways, but higher consciousness ways of doing things, because what we do not only affects our lives, but everyone else's. So the adjustments that are required is to take the inspired action when you feel it. That niggle, that nudge that tells you, don't do this or do this, or you feel inspired to say something to someone, to write, an idea comes to mind and you write it down. You are guided to a website to read up on something, or a video. Don't overanalyze it too much. When you feel inspired by something, have a look at it, see what it's about. And sometimes you have a firm nudge, a firm feeling, a firm knowing of an action that needs to be taken, and then don't talk yourself out of it, basically. That's at the bottom of the deck, the world. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. In the astrology, there is a Pluto transit that is really significant, and I feel like for possibly millennials, there's this period between becoming a teenager and your adult life, a phase that is now passing, and you are you've closed out a cycle and you are now stepping into a new phase of your life as a new person. You might be starting a new career or new endeavors, a new phase in life. Say you're becoming a parent, or you're getting married, or you're becoming single, or you're starting school again, or moving across the world. There is some new phase, a new direction that you're going into, and it's going to be a brilliant success. A new journey is starting for you now, and you need to embrace it. A transformation has happened with this butterfly here. You might have been a caterpillar and feeling like you've been going through ego deaths and, facing loss and change, great transitions in your life. And it might have been really painful, difficult, or uncomfortable. But now you have emerged as this butterfly, and it's time to go in that new direction and not procrastinating anymore. Make decisions, and don't overanalyze it. Know that your hard work is going to pay off. And not just the outer work, the inner work as well. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Exactly. We are creating in a new way, creating a new world, creating a new way of living. Um, the world is going through an awakening, and you might be going through awakenings as well. Um, there are changes that are happening at a cellular level within us, and so many things that are assisting us, from the solar activity to the earth's frequency to astrological transits, your angels and guides, your higher self. um, so many things people has been orchestrated beyond our awareness for our growth and expansion. Dance with life, do something to change your energy. If you're still feeling stuck, still feeling fear, still feeling challenged, do something fun. Don't only work hard. We can't operate in the 3D way only. Um, make time to have fun, to flow with where life is taking you, while using your discernment and your intuition to guide you. It shouldn't always have to be a struggle. We are energy beings, and we are learning how to harmoniously flow with life and co-create with the universe and with God and whatever you believe in. What can we look forward to with this Aquarius new moon? What manifestations can we look forward to, or what can we align to? This card has come out now, and this is the third reading in a row that it's coming out in. Playing it safe. We can create comfort and safety in our lives from a certain level of consciousness, but as we awaken, that place can that might have been comfortable and safe and necessary at a certain time, at some point we will outgrow it and then get bored or restless. Um, and then we need to go out there and explore and find new exciting things to do. Time to get out of your comfort zone. She seems in deep contemplation. Sometimes we need to be in safe spaces, need to be still, need to heal, need to go within, need to meditate. And then there comes a time when there's been integration and leveling up. And then we need to take what we've learned and share what our energy, who we are, what we can do with the world, and have fun with it. We are here to be of service, but also you should be able to enjoy it as well, enjoy life. Something about tea and roses and flowers. I feel like at this point we should be able to tend to our own garden, find stillness and peace, moments where we can just be by ourselves and still be a part of the world and still have excitement and explore and take on new things. If you've been in hermit mode, you don't have to go out in the world and lose yourself again, or become so wrapped up in only the 3D world and material things. You can go out there and still be connected to yourself, your higher self, to God, the universe, and still be a part of the world and live in the world and do in the world. Grounding is important. So you can still do your rituals and practices of grounding, yoga, meditation, breath work, having a quiet cup of tea by yourself and reading a book, gardening. But now is the time to also go out and explore. Set the intentions that you want to call in new experiences with this new moon. My bird. He's so restless right now. He usually does this when he's trying to get my attention. True love. Ooh, that's aligning for someone. And I feel like this is, she's looking in a mirror. So this is a new place of self love, a new level of self love, seeing yourself more clearly, seeing yourself through the eyes of love, maybe having released negativity or conditioning trauma about yourself, how you feel about yourself, what you think about yourself. And the red is significant. That's a fiery, passionate energy. And now you can share this with the world. You might even meet others, whether it's romantic, platonic, soul tribe, that mirror the level of self love you have, relationships that will be true and meaningful and connected and significant, stable relationships that is heart centered and heart led. I'm hearing honest and true. So, whatever experiences you've had during Capricorn season, December, January, but again, regardless of when you find this, it might still resonate. Um, the hard work you've put in is going to be paying off. And all the energetic upgrades, the purging, the stuff you've lost, the adjustments you've made is going to pay off with this new moon. Something is going to be a brilliant success. You might even be stepping into a career or your sole purpose in a way that reaches many across the world. And I feel like with this Aquarius energy, it's like we don't have to be tied down to only one job or one form of income or one thing that we do as our purpose. I feel like it can be, we are multi-dimensional beings and we can do many things. We can be creative. I mean, we are creators, co-creating with God, with spirit. You might have multiple projects that you'll be doing. Release the self-sabotage and the um, imposter syndrome and the fear of being seen trying, the fear of being a novice, a beginner. You're starting a new phase in your life and there'll be adjustments that needs to be made. It could be with your family, with your routines, with how you dress, where you go, where you live, the people you associate with. And this is a positive thing. This is also an 8 year. So, it's karma. The good you've put in is going to come back to you. I feel like previously we were going through spiritual healing and upgrades and awakenings in the 7 year, higher learning, even maybe, going to school or courses and learning at work or in your career in some way. And now that's going to pay off. Karmic debt is going to be repaid this year, whether that is for some all the negative that you've been doing, purging from it, healing from it, growing through it, but also the good you've done is going to come back to you. For someone, money is coming back that's owed to you, or you'll be repaying money that you owe, because money will be coming in. But don't procrastinate on the things that you know you should be doing, that you feel inspired about. This could be creative projects, but I feel like these are things that you love, things that are meaningful to you in some way. Don't get too stuck in your mind over analyzing it. Don't let your mind talk you out of it. You have done a lot of inner work, and the love you show yourself is going to be reflected back to you. Have fun with what you're doing. I have a birdie in my house. The little birds outside tend to always walk in here. Birds are messengers, so someone might receive a notification, an email, phone call, a message of in some sort, or just signs and synchronicities from the universe about the direction to go, things to do, or even just motivation and inspiration to keep going. And then there's something about dancing and playing music. Change your energy. You don't have to be working really hard all the time. Put some music on while you're working, or take a break and, go for a walk. Find the balance. Now is not a time to be playing it safe. Now is a time to be making decisions, is what I'm getting. And maybe not even so much action. You'll know what action to take, but there's decisions that need to be made. Becoming clear on what those decisions are. So write down your intentions for this new moon. Often when we write things down, we relieve our mind from all the thinking, and then somehow we are able to solve things or become more clear on things. That is the message. If you've made it this far, please like, share, comment. I just saw 21 on my timer. That might be significant for someone. Yeah, please like, share, comment. What are your intentions for this new moon in Aquarius? What are the things you've been experiencing? Have you been purging? Have you been having an awakening? How far along are you on your journey? What is your comfort zone? What are the adjustments that you need to be making? Let me know what this brilliant success is and this good that is coming back to you. If you are having an unexpected inflow of money, how is your manifestations playing out? What are you doing to allow yourself to be in flow state and to be able to be connected to both your masculine and your feminine energy and co-create with spirit? Please subscribe so you can get notifications for when I upload videos, and I hope to see you again in another one.